so if I had Gandalf's voice, I'd be like, and so it begins. When we have a lot of anxiety with this whole isolation and everything going on, our anxiety tends to force us into the state where we can't think ahead. We can't think outside of a little box of our worst case scenarios. And that means we don't invest time into whether it's self-care or unwinding. And running 2 businesses and then managing a 3rd and having new product launches as well, I make sure that I take time to unwind and let everything go. Because if I didn't let everything go before I went to bed, I would have a restless night, I would be moody and agitated the next day, I wouldn't get any work done, my immune system would be compromised, nothing good would come of it. So having a nighttime routine all about letting go of the anxiety throughout the day and unwinding is essential. Right now, I finished my work for the day. When my screen is closed, I will not look at my emails, I will not answer emails. So come 5 p.m, I'm checking out, Linda. I'm out. See, this lazy little one over here is out too. She's like, I agree with you, Ona. So yeah, the best advice I can tell you is when the workday is done, it is done. When you've done your social media posting, now you can binge some TikToks, but instead now I'm gonna get to feed the dogs, I'm gonna see what we're having for dinner. Like, I'm gonna speak about it for my productivity and working from home video. Don't multitask, don't try and cook while you're working or do house cleaning, then working, then cooking. Batching your day is the most vital thing to do. So once you've done your emails, done your work, finish your conference calls. Again, I don't schedule any of my conference calls or anything after 5 p.m. Everyone knows, phone goes on, do not disturb. I love this dog so much, I cannot tell you. I absolutely adore this little thing. Are you keeping me sane? Are you my isolation buddy? Are we self-isolating together? Yeah. So I'm gonna feed them, and I enjoy doing house chores. You know, I'm enjoying actually being home for the first time, because when I work, I never have time to I'm never home throughout the day. And as soon as I do get home, I have so many other things to do, then I'm doing more conference calls, and I've got meetings, and I didn't ever take time to wind down throughout the night. And I wondered why I was this ball of anxiety the whole time. You know, even at the dinner table, I was thinking about what I have to do tomorrow, what I had to do the day after, what didn't I do yet today, or what else could I squeeze in throughout the day. So if I had any advice for you guys, switch off. Yay. Okay. So, but first I've got to have my bath, and I'm gonna use all my oils in my bath, which I'm excited about, which again, it's a nighttime rituals that I have. All about my bath bombs, and come 5 p.m. it's wine time, so we're allowed to start on the vino, and I'm gonna have my snack as well. But I only have my snack after I shower, because I like to get off my work clothes as well. So when the workday ends, it ends. And when I mean it ends, I mean not only does the computer go away, the work clothes go off. Eliminate it from your mind. I know sometimes it's impossible to do that, but you've got to, just like I said, and that comes with getting your work clothes off, sometimes loosen up my hips. If I've been sitting a lot all day, then I will do a yoga flow and a yoga stretch just to loosen up my hips, loosen up my back. Again, just let go of any built up tension throughout the day, because we do hold a lot of tension in our shoulders, in our backs. Stop focusing on the fly and focus on me. Let's start unwinding.
Life is a winding road.
I think I smoked it out. Oh, I'm sorry, Steam. I'm sorry, Mirror. I think we're gonna have to switch the mirror around because I fucked up on that one.
No telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights. Won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know.
Okay, so one thing I have been completely obsessed with at the moment is lymphatic drainage. So I like to drain the lymph nodes of my face. It's anti-inflammatory, it helps reduce the puffiness, reduce any tension. You go along your temples and you just drain all the lymph nodes down through your neck. It's so therapeutic to massage. Like, honestly, massaging yourself is so underrated. So underrated. Right now, you can't have anyone come and do it for you. So I usually spend about a good 10 minutes massaging the oils into my face, and I feel like an absolutely new human being after. I go along my temples, anywhere also where you hold stress and tension right now. It's It's just the most beautiful, relaxing thing you could ever do. If you guys want to see how to do a full lymphatic drainage, let me know in the comment section below, and I will definitely have to show that to you guys. I say as I just weirdly rub my face on camera, I'm like, yes. But it's good. It's worth it. It's worth looking like creepy vibes on camera. You know what I'm saying? Okie dokie, so once I'm out of the bath, I've done my whole skincare routine, I like to sit in a towel for a while and I do my whole moisturizing procedure. This Vaseline on my skin is amazing. So I use this Vaseline on my skin, and I use this grapeseed oil on my hands because with the whole literally using disinfectant and sanitizer on my hands, my nails are gonna start breaking soon, and the only way to prolong my nails and just to keep them nice and strong is to keep the moisturizer on. So what I love to do is I like to put a podcast on while I do it, so which is why I've got my headphones here. So I'm gonna put my headphones on, moisturize, listen to a bit of a podcast, or like sometimes an audiobook, depends how fancy I'm feeling. I've got my oil diffuser on in the background. I'm feeling great. Like a signal to my body that you did good today, kid. Time to relax your senses.
I wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if
I was actually listening to the Call Her Daddy podcast, which I do love a lot. It's funny, it's out there, it gets me out of my head. So I've done that, so let's go feed the dogs and have a snack now, because I like to have a snack while I'm pottering about. It's like about 5:30 now, 5:45, so that is exactly what we're gonna do, and the dogs do need to eat, and the mosque is gonna go off any second now, hence the reason I'm speaking quickly. Okay, so because it's coming into summer, it is getting dark like freakishly late, okay? So I have fed the dogs, and now it's time for my snack, which is my frozen yogurt, which you guys would know by now. I'm obsessed with frozen yogurt, and I had never given it a go. I never gave it a shot. I always thought it was like, you know, the ice cream's less attractive cousin, but it's the sexy, exotic cousin. This is actually, I prefer frozen yogurt to ice cream, and I never thought I would say that. You know, it was like a girl meets boy, boy meets girl kind of love at first sight. I was trying to order something on Deliveroo, like I wanted a sweet snack, and then there was literally nothing open, nothing close by. This had the quickest delivery. Next thing you know, a love affair was started, and there is no going back. So I'm just gonna slowly eat this. The TV's on in the background. I don't want to get copyrighted, so Alexa is having a bit of downtime while I'm talking to you peeps. And then after this, we're gonna Zoom call my brother, because I always like to in the evenings when I'm winding down again, check in with family, just get in touch with everyone. And then I'll show you guys we're having chicken stew. Yeah, chicken stew for dinner.
falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
Just so you guys know, it is now, can you see? 6:05.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and stuff.
Dinner was amazing. After dinner, I was still craving something else that was sweet, so I just got one of our many Easter eggs. I've got a cream egg here, and I don't know if you guys know cream eggs, but I'm absolutely addicted to it. Part of my unwind routine is having my egg. So having my wine and my egg in the evening is something I always give to myself. Now, a lot of people are like, don't eat before you go to bed. I can't cap off my day, and I'll be thinking about it as I go to sleep at night if I don't have it. And I'll feel deprived, and I'll feel like I've restricted for myself, or I'll just be thinking about it. I wish I had something sweet. So guys, if you want something sweet, eat something sweet. Oh my gosh, so worth it.
On the ground, and I really wanna know if
honestly, I've got this pink ring light, and it makes filming in my room so beautiful. I love you. You know, sometimes when you buy something and you were like you were debating with yourself in your mind before, should I buy it, should I buy it, should I buy it, do I really need a pink ring light? Turns out I did. But so what happens now is I've had my dinner, I've had my dessert, I'm feeling good, I've had my calm tea. Oh God, I love my magnesium tea. So I sip on my magnesium tea next to my bed while I write in my to-do list. So it's pretty much like what I have to do tomorrow, and then I go through it in the morning, and that's pretty much what I do. But I always preferred writing it out the night before because it helps me collect my thoughts, because otherwise as I'm falling asleep, I'm trying to think about what do I have to do tomorrow, what's on the list for tomorrow, what's on the agenda for tomorrow. I brain dump, I get everything out of my head from that day, what went on during the day, how did I feel about it, what could have changed, what could have done better. I used to be so lazy about doing this until I actually got into the groove of it. And groove, Jax, how old are you? Stop it. I'm young at heart, okay? I know all the moves to Savage on TikToks and Captain Hook, which is also my jam and jelly. And then you would have seen, so what I do is I use my calming oils in my oil diffuser at night. So I use a lavender based oil or like a patchouli oil. And then what I do is my Himalayan salt lamps. The only light that's allowed in my room in the evening is no blue light, nothing like that, which is why I don't have my phone or my laptop on. The only light that I have in my room is like that soft glow from the Himalayan lamp, which you would have seen right now. Let's just take another look see, because it's so beautiful. Oh, ready for it? Oh my God, look at that. Look at that glow. Yeah, sometimes when I really can't sleep, I've got my headphones and I've got these binaural frequencies that I love to listen to, and it puts me out. It's like the sleep hypnosis, like that. Every single time, this biscuit is out like a light bulb. But you know what? I dig my sleep. I love sleeping. I'm good at sleeping. I know how to sleep. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish out writing my to-do list, and then I'm going to read some of my books. So I don't like to scroll through my phone, because next minute I know I'm knee deep in TikToks. It's 3 hours later, because when you're on YouTube or when you're on your phone or when you're on Netflix, there's always like another episode to watch. There's another thing of the series to watch. And honestly, it just gets my mind going and going and going. And it creates a lot of anxiety with me, which is why I find just reading is the best way to fall asleep. So once I've written out my to-do list, I just let my mind honestly I get stuck in a book, and that's how I fall asleep. Like I said, if I'm having a really anxious kind of day, then I will listen to my sleep meditation, and like I said, I'm out. And the magnesium calm tea helps with that too. So that's what I'm gonna do now for a little bit. Finish off the to-do list, go through everything, brain dump, get all my feelings and emotion out, you know, let my inner poet thrive, because does she even thrive? What do I have to do tomorrow?
Never figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down.